All right, guys, I think it is day 10, and not much will happen today. We're going to get rain. As you can see, the sky is cloudy. It's actually pretty cold. I don't think it's going to get much above 40 degrees, but we are over here, and things are looking better. The shop is all cleaned up, black trim, black gutters. We've got to get this big stand out of the way. Again, this was a pressure washing company, so they mixed soap and other things, and that was their stand for that. It's a pretty cool thing, but he wants to keep it, move it out to his farm. And we've been really patient. Steve, the fellow we bought this place from, he's got 40 years invested around here in business, and has been a lot of moving out. And we should have been in already, but he's still getting out. So we're being patient. You learn in life, the more patient you are, the more non-rude you are, how nice you are to somebody goes a long way. And again, we'd love to get over here. We're excited, but it's giving us time to do some other things that we could be doing while we were working too. But when we move in here, it's going to be nice and fresh. We leaned against that pole the other day. Thank goodness there was no power on it. That thing literally snapped off. We got to clean the pavement up over here. Another shout out to our good friends, Tri-City Disposal. JD, great guy, good friend of the family. He's my go-to for my dumpsters. Got this door painted black. We put a little yellow on this pole here because we didn't want to back into it. But as you can see, it's leaning pretty bad. So I did call Dominion Power and reached out, and they said, oh no, we need to replace that, considering the last one that we leaned against fell over. So this one's probably not far from it. So they're actually coming to set a new pole. I don't know how much they're going to damage the pavement, but we'll deal with it. They said they could put the power underground, but that would require excavation across the parking lot. So we decided not to do that. We are going to have our night lights up there. We are going to set another pole in the back, just not in that area where all our cameras will feed from. So that should work out pretty good to get surveillance, not only here, but surveillance over there, kind of watching over everything. Termite guy came, exterminated everything. We got all the debris out of here. Not sure what we're going to do with this section yet. We'll get it painted, and then we'll kind of stand back and look at it, but I do think I'm going to put a couple palm trees there. One of those windows will be my office window, so I don't want to block the view, but we're going to come up with something. Siding guy has still not gotten back to me. Hopefully he'll come today. Most didn't even realize, as a matter of fact, I didn't realize that this shop had a door right there. One, because it was never open. Two, because he had a boat in there and it was painted, the door was painted white. If you drove past it, these bushes were grown out pretty good. You didn't even see it. So that's going to be a great way for us to get in and out of the showroom without having to use this little door. That's going to work out really good. And I think we're going to take these bushes back a little further, put up a nice white vinyl fence, and you can see we can see a ton better now, just due to getting that one big bush out of there that had overgrown. So between cleaning up that island and that right there, I know I've said it before, but if you've ever driven by here, it was such a pain. You could not see. It was actually a safety problem. So now that's taken care of. Let's take a look inside. Whoops. So we brought you a little bit inside before, but to give you a little bit more thorough tour, the window's been replaced, so that's all good to go. That got broke in the move. That's done. It does have an alarm system that goes through the glass in case the glass breaks, so we've got to rehook that back up. This wall right here slides, and when that wall slides, it goes to that garage door, so we'll be able to pull in. You know, I'm thinking keeping probably 2 exotics in here, just at a nice little angle. The lights will be lighting up in here at night, so you'll be able to see. The drop ceiling's very nice. It's no noise in here. That road is very busy. The noise and the echo effect is not in here like it is our other buildings. So that drop ceiling helps a lot. We're gonna have to change out a bunch of the lights to LED and get them a little brighter, and half of them don't even work. But they are super duper old. Cool stand there we use for storing our batteries. That's perfect for battery storage. He used it for storing 5-gallon buckets of chemicals and cleaners, but that's going to work out really good for us. Not sure what we're going to do right here quite yet, but I do believe we could probably have salesperson, receptionist, because those two work together hand in hand. Hey, somebody's calling. Hey, do we have it? Yes, we do. A lot of back and forth, so I think probably two of them are going to be sitting right here. And again, if you've ever been to our place and you watched the video from yesterday of how we do things, there's no pressure. Like Mike, if he's sitting right here, he's probably not going to get up unless you bug him to death to come outside with you. He's going to just say, hey, help yourself, go check things out. That's how we do things. And this office here, I guess me and Mom will have to flip a coin, but I think it's going to be her office. She needs to be a little closer to everything, being able to hear what's going on, being able to shuffle paperwork. Nice big office here. So I believe that's going to probably be her office. She can close the door if she's having some meetings or doing some stuff with VIADA or with DMV organization or something like that. But that'll work out really good. Actually got an old intercom. If that still works, that'll be fun to play with. Coming this way, we brought you, and we got enough room here for another person. Matter of fact, this could be another little section if we ever get busy enough where we're selling merch and other little things. We could have a little counter right here and have everything stockpiled in, put some shelves up. Or we could even recess this wall, because right behind here, kind of as a pass-through, this was a stock room where they had some parts and pieces and things in here. You can see it's all elevated to the actual, way more echo in here also. Then another office back here, which I have no clue where, there we go. Another little private office back here, which leads into the storage area where the boat still is. So still some cleaning to be done, but that's a long bay right there, 30 some feet probably. So lots of expansion options on that. And again, I'm kind of waiting for him to get his stuff out so we can really get in here, figure out what we're going to do with the flooring, figure out what we're going to do with the walls, painting, expanding out the walls, bathroom through here. Got a nice, public access bathroom. Have no clue. Let's see what we got here. Let's see, let's go this way. This thing's kind of a maze, but it's been added on to so many times over the years. Here we go. We got some light. Yeah, so more than likely, this area or this area will be my office. That way I can still see out the front. Got a door to come in and out of if I just need to come into my office, or if I need to send in somebody into my office, we can do that. I actually got a fireplace for them cold days where I sit at my desk with nothing to do, which has never been ever yet, so I don't know that I'll ever use the fireplace. Another area that could be a separated office. Again, to show you how old this building is, big old furnace there, but I'm sure that thing's nice and warm on a cold day. This also will probably be a break room, lunch area, which we have now upstairs. Another bathroom over here for the employees. And then yet another door leading to another office area with no light. But another office area, a stairwell, and then another door to another section, which is where the painters have all their stuff set up. And this is basically another garage area that needs some love on the siding and some other things. So a whole lot of pieces, parts, and sections, and it has a basement. On top of all that, it has a basement. Close this door. And it has an upstairs. So I've already been up there, did a little walkthrough. I did not bring the right key for that, but so a lot of cleaning, a lot of painting, a lot of maneuvering. Another old furnace there. You can see the old window, so you can actually see that was the outside of the building at one time. So again, it's been added on to quite a few times. And another big area here, which again, you can't really see, but this also could be a secondary break room, lunch room, also with windows to the outside that don't go to the outside any longer. Little water fountain in here, stairway to the upstairs, as well as an outside stairway to the upstairs. So that's pretty cool. I don't know what these things are, but they look pretty neat. So, lot to be done, lot to get done. I was really hoping January 1 was going to be the date, but I think we're going to probably be a little behind the 8 ball on that, unfortunately, just because there's a lot to get done, and we've always haphazardly rushed into moving. The building we're in currently, we moved in 1990, about 2 months after buying it, and we weren't rushed there either. We still ran the car lot across the street. Then we moved over here. We still ran both, but we still got ahead of ourselves. We should have done some other improvements that we didn't do. We did the normal carpet, paint, drywall, but we should have done more, and we didn't, so we rushed it, and we always were tripping over ourselves going back. Not going to do that this time. We're going to make sure this is 100%. That pegboard will come down. That door there actually goes into that extra little bay as well. You know, I want to go through the HVAC system. I want to go through the water system. Come up with some kind of Mac Daddy floors. Thinking about epoxy and painting in these because there's concrete underneath. Thankfully, ceiling's good. We just got to change it with the lights. That's where we're at today, guys. It is November 14th, I think. Yep, November 14th, 2024. I think we're at day 10 of construction, not counting the weekends because I have not had my guys working on the weekends on this. There's another door that actually would go through to the office that I think will end up being mine. And then we'll have a little area like we have set up for our media so that AJ, Christian, myself, any of us working on that can sit uninterrupted. We'll have our computer set up with some editing software. We're going to try to get a little bit better. We're trying to bring y'all along for the growth. We really appreciate the support. Just shared a video. Christian was getting it ready to go on Facebook earlier because we forget some people don't see all this. If you're on YouTube, you might not be on Facebook. You're on Facebook, you might not be on TikTok. You're on TikTok, you might not be on Instagram. We're on all platforms, so whichever one you follow, please give us a thumbs up and let us know. We're trying to share the videos across to all of them. We shared the 200,000 video earlier to Facebook. Some people didn't even know we hit it. Some people didn't even know we had a YouTube still. So we're trying to intertwine it all so you guys know what's going on. This is the most active place to see it, would be YouTube or TikTok, but also Facebook does show you some vehicles coming in. Instagram shows you some of the cool edited things that we do. And all the guys are working to step things up and produce more of it over time. So thanks, guys. Again, appreciate the support from the bottom of our heart. Thanks for the growth. Thanks for the opportunity to grow. And thanks for the need for us to grow, because without y'all, we wouldn't need all this. Thanks a lot.